So hello everyone, welcome back to English Grammar and Literature World. Dear students, today we are going to cover some important questions from idioms and phrases. In our earlier videos, we have already completed a lot of classes based on previous year questions of various competitive exams. So you can check our complete playlist. And in this particular video, we are going to cover total 22 questions from idioms and phrases. Okay? So let's begin today's class. Look at the first one. What is the meaning of the idiom put the cart before the horse? So look at the picture. The idiom put the cart before the horse means to do things in the wrong order or reverse the proper sequence. Okay. Logically, the horse should pull the cart. So look at the picture here. The horse should pull the cart. If the cart is placed before the horse, nothing will work properly. Okay, just like the picture. So here option D, that is to do something in wrong order, is the correct answer. Okay, next. What is the meaning of strike while the iron is hot? The idiom strike while the iron is hot means to take action at the most suitable or opportunate moment. Okay, so here option A, that is to take at right time, is the correct answer. Next. What is the meaning of in the doldrums? The idiom in the doldrums means feeling sad, dull or lacking energy and enthusiasm. Sad, or you can say dull or lacking energy. Okay, so here option A, that is in low spirit, is the correct answer. Next. What is the meaning of steal someone's thunder? So the idiom steal someone's thunder means to take credit for someone else's idea or achievements, often before they get recognition. Okay, so here option C, that is to take credit unfairly, is the correct answer. Understand? Good. Next one. What is the meaning of under one's thumb? So look at the picture. The idiom under one's thumb means to be completely controlled or dominated by someone. Okay, to be completely dominated, or you can say controlled by someone. That means option A, under control, is the correct answer. Next. What is the meaning of weather the storm? Weather the storm means to successfully survive a difficult or challenging situation. Okay, that means option D, to survive difficulty, is the correct answer. Actually, the idiom symbolizes just like a ship survives a storm, a person manages to overcome hardship. Okay, next. What is the meaning of an iron hand? So here, win an iron hand generally means to rule or control. Okay, to rule, or you can say one kind of control, to rule or control someone by strictly and firmly. So you are trying to establish your own ideas. Okay, in this case you have to choose option B, that is with strict control, is the correct answer. Next. What is the meaning of a square meal? Okay, so look at the picture. So you can understand what is the meaning of a square meal. So this one is very, very important. So the idiom a square meal generally suggests a proper, full and satisfying meal. Okay, proper or full meal, or you can say satisfying meal. So here option C, that is a full meal, is the correct answer. Next. What is the meaning of bring home the bacon? So this one is very, very important. The idiom bring home the bacon means to earn money. Okay, to earn money, or you can say provide financial support for the family. So here option D, that is to earn livelihood, is the correct answer. Next. What is the meaning of chew the card? So the idiom chew the card means to think carefully and deeply about something, just like the cow. Okay, so here option A, that is to think deeply, is the correct answer. Next. What is the meaning of drive a hard bargain? So the idiom drive a hard bargain means to negotiate in a very tough and strict way to get the best possible deal. So you can say option C, that is to negotiate strictly, is the correct answer. Okay. So it is used for someone who does not easily compromise. Next, what is the meaning of have an axe to grind? So this one is also very important. So the idiom have an axe to grind means to have a hidden personal interest or selfish reason behind an action. Okay. So you can say one kind of selfish reason behind an action. So it is used when someone is not acting honestly. Okay, so look at the picture. So you can say option B, that is to have selfish motive, is the correct answer. Next, what is the meaning of in cold blood? Okay, so the idiom in cold blood generally suggests doing something cruel or violent without any emotion. Okay, so you can say doing something cruel or dishonestly. So that is called in cold blood. So here option B, without emotion, is the correct answer. Next, what is the meaning of make a clean breast of? So the idiom make a clean breast of means to confess something honestly and completely, especially a wrongdoing. Okay, so it is used when someone tells the truth openly. Tells the truth openly. Okay, so you can choose option A, that is to confess fully, is the correct answer. Next, what is the meaning of on the spur of the moment? So the idiom on the spur of the moment means doing something suddenly without prior planning or thinking. Okay, doing something suddenly without prior planning or thinking. That means option D, without planning, is the correct answer. Next, what is the meaning of put up with? So I think you people know the right answer because this one is very important, also very easy one. So put up with means to tolerate or endure something unpleasant without complaining much. Okay, it is often used when someone bears a difficult situation. So put up with means to tolerate patiently. Here option B, to tolerate patiently, is the correct answer, just like the picture. Next, what is the meaning of turn the tables? Just like the tables. Turn the tables means to completely change a situation. Okay, to completely change a situation. That is called turn the tables. So here's option C, that is to reverse situation, is the correct answer. Next, what is the meaning of win over someone? So the idiom win over someone means to gain someone's support, approval or affection. Okay, so it is about influencing someone positively. So look at the options. Option A, that is to gain support, is the correct answer. Next, what is the meaning of ride roughshod over? So the idiom ride roughshod over means to treat people in a cruel, harsh or disrespectful way without caring about their feelings. So here option A, that is to treat others harshly, is the correct answer. Next, what is the meaning of with flying colors? So this one also very important. So look at the picture. The idiom with flying colors means to achieve success brilliantly or to pass something with excellent performance. That means success. With flying colors means success. Okay, so look at the options. Here option D, that is with great success, is the correct answer. Next, what is the meaning of on the horns of dilemma? So I think you people know the right answer. So on the horns of dilemma means being in a situation where you must choose between two equally difficult or unpleasant options. Okay, so here option B, that is in a difficult choice, is the correct answer. Next one. So this is the last one. Look at the question. What is the meaning of leave no stone unturned? Okay, so look at the options. Option A, to ignore effort. Option B, to try every possible way. Option C, to avoid hard work. Or option D, to delay the task. So what is the right answer? If people tell me in the comment section. So that's all for today. Here are total 22 questions with explanation. If you want to join our Telegram channel, then link in the description. So keep reading, keep writing, and keep watching English Grammar and Literature World. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for watching.